You probably know that America is hosting a bunch of World Cup games this year. The FIFA World Cup, which is basically like the global soccer championship or what have you, is in North America. And so Canada has a few games, Mexico has a few games, and the United States has a few games. What that means is a whole bunch of Europeans are coming from Europe to the United States. And this has just been, frankly, wonderful to see. I have had a great time watching these people discover the United States because they have been turning it into like big road trips. They'll start in one place and then like travel their way to the city that whatever team they're here to support is playing in. There's been a couple of examples of this that have kind of gone viral. One that I really want to show you is a guy that is known only as Freddy. He's a German that has come and is doing this big road trip across the South to, I believe, the Germany game here in Houston. And it's just been so fun to see. He's gone viral on Twitter, and I've just been following along, watching him just discover regular American things like Bass Pro Shops. I love Bass Pro Shop. That's one of my favorite stores in the world. I'm so glad that they built one in Spring because now there's one that's other than the Katy Mills Mall one. It's hard to come by a Bass Pro Shop in Houston, or has been for some time. But now there's a really nice big one in Spring that I've been to a couple of times, but they don't have Bass Pro Shop in Germany. And so Freddie got to discover this from the first time. He goes, "We found another surreal place on our way. I know some people will say I'm too positive about everything I see, but this place is crazy. They had a shooting range in the store, and it's just a big old Bass Pro Shop. It's got the classic fish tank. You know, everything you think of when you see Bass Pro Shops, but this is where it gets really good." He goes down to the bottom. They were selling rifles in there. He said that got a shock. You see the rifle rack and all the ammo down there. It's just cool to see him discovering these kinds of things. It's just fun. Because we don't really think about stuff like this. This is just everyday stuff in the United States of America that we take for granted. I don't think people understand living in the United States really and truly how awesome the United States is. Like we say it all the time, and I think other nations get sick of us saying it, but America is number one. And we don't just say that because we're pompous and we're full of ourselves. We are pompous and we are full of ourselves, but it is because we are number one. Another thing I really enjoyed Freddie seeing that Americans, I think, oftentimes take a lot for granted is just how big and awesome our stadiums are. And listen, I know it's kind of a love-hate relationship because every time you go to a stadium, it's like, oh my God, the parking is terrible. And if you live in a city that has a big stadium, it's always some issue about taxes and who fits the cost or whatever. And listen, I know they're a pain in the butt. I do. However, they are super cool. And we have to acknowledge that. Here is a really cool video. I'm going to have to mute it. So you listeners on the radio live right now won't be able to see it. But if you go back and watch the video on my X page at _Ethan Buchanan, Buchanan, you'll be able to see it. I mean, fireworks going off, the huge crowd. This is, I believe, the Auburn Stadium. So this is an SEC stadium that this poor German fella got to experience for the first time. I don't know if he was ready. But, you know, it's things like that that we take for granted here in the United States. It's things like that we don't really, you know, this is just part of daily life for us. But what I'm trying to impress upon you is that daily life for the American people is amazing. It is awesome. And I am glad that our European friends get to actually see this. Here's Freddie discovering Buc-ee's. He said, "Dude, LMAO, this gas station." He goes on in this thread to talk about how big it is, but it's just a Buc-ee's. Now, we Texans, we love our Buc-ee's, but it's one of those things that we don't really think about as being some crazy and insane thing. But it is. They don't have that in other places. That's only in America because we're the best. Here's a video that I really got attached to. This is a Scotsman discovering Buc-ee's while he's on his road trip to see the Scottish team play in Boston. Check this out.
Imagine being a grown adult like we are and being excited, so excited about arriving at a Bucky's.
If you've never been to Bucky's before, you might be mystified as to what it actually is. If you take a gas station and mix it with Disney World, wrap all of that around a gift shop, then that's probably the best way I can describe what Bucky's is all about.
Wow, it's all light, look at it.
Bucky's merchandise, cowboy hats, shirts. Posing with the Bucky's merchandise.
You know what I love about Bucky's? It's an aspirational, inspirational brand. The message.
The message.
This is what we came to Bucky's really for, is this stuff here. The beaver nuggets. I'm going to put these in my suitcase and fly them back to Scotland. They're that good, honestly.
He went on and did some other posts about how good the beaver nuggets were, and I think justifiably. They are fantastic. They are fantastic, and I'm glad that the Europeans are finally going to discover why Americans are so fat. It's because of the beaver nuggets. But listen, again, I cannot stress this enough. America is a fantastic place. It is a fantastic country. Our day-to-day life blows the mind of the Europeans. And that's a good thing. We should welcome these people and say, hey, come experience how great we are. Take some of this back with you and just, start being cooler. We're talking a little bit about what makes, America so cool. And it's those little everyday things. Things that, we don't really think anything about, like Bucky's or big trucks or being able to waltz into an academy or a Bass Pro Shop or what have you and just grab a gun if you want one and enough ammunition to overthrow a small municipal government. These things are just available to us as Americans, and it's awesome. It's cool. These things are cool. Another fantastic thing that just makes America amazing is our small family-owned businesses, and that's what I want to talk to you real quick about. I want to ask you to support a small family-owned business that's based here in the great state of Texas that actually supports me. My show sponsor, Deus Vult Lapel Pins. Listen, it's Sunday. Hopefully you went to church today. Maybe whilst you were at church, you wore a suit jacket. A lot of people still wear suit jackets to church. Stick a lapel pin on it. It'll make it look way better. Maybe you happen to work in an office and you wear a suit jacket to work all the time, like I do. Stick a lapel pin on it. It'll make it look fantastic. Or maybe you don't wear suit jackets at all. You're not a lapel pin guy, but you're one of those folks that likes to put bumper stickers all over everything. I'm that way. My car has way too many bumper stickers on it. I'm actually redoing it. I had a bunch of bumper stickers on my car. I got rear-ended, got a new bumper. Now I have to get new bumper stickers. A great place to stock up on your bumper stickers, DeusVultLapelPins.com. They've got a bunch of different bumper sticker designs for you to check out. And again, of course, the lapel pins are fantastic. All of this stuff is affordable, all right? You're not going to be paying $20 for a bumper sticker. You're not going to be paying $20 for a lapel pin. Check it out. They've got a ton of different designs to support your American heritage, your Texas pride, your Southern pride, your Christian heritage or faith, whatever you want to, get involved in. They've got a niche there for you at DeusVultLapelPins.com. They even do custom orders. They will make a custom lapel pin for you. If you've got a church group or a business, you want custom lapel pins. DeusVultLapelPins.com, DeusVult lapelpins.com. Use promo code NEXTPIN2026. They will give you a 10% discount. And you'll be supporting a show. You'll be supporting an American, a Texan, a Christian family-owned business. It really is a great company. You guys are going to love buying products for them. All right, now we're talking about World Cup. We're talking about FIFA. We're talking about Europeans coming into the United States. And listen, I know it's fun to kind of throw jabs at the Europeans and mock them for their silly accents that I swear to you they're only doing when we can see them. There's no way they talk like that when they're just about by themselves. But whenever you can hear them, they're doing the accent. I think it's a bit. But we love to jab at them. We love to tease them. But I like to think it's all good-natured, right? Because a whole bunch of American culture is actually parts of European, British culture even, that they frankly lost. Parts of their culture that came here when we were colonies of Great Britain, and then we preserved those things while England didn't. And that's tragic, but it's nice to see those things come about. Like Southern hospitality, right? That's something we're very proud of as Texans and Southerners and whatnot. Believe it or not, that's actually kind of a British thing. It is. a whole lot of kind of the classic Southern culture is actually British culture, British aristocratic culture that we preserved because we saw value in that. And it's kind of fun to see things like Southern hospitality be demonstrated on Europeans. I'll give you an example of this. This is Sean. He's the guy that we just talked about checking out Buc-ee's. This is his experience at a barbecue shop. And again, that's another kind of simple treasure that we don't even think about. A barbecue restaurant, there's a dozen of them. I can drive down Shepherd and I'll see 6. It's not something we think about, but it's something they don't have in the UK. And here is this Scotsman experiencing this for the first time. Take a listen.
You came from where, Big Daddy?
Scotland.
Scotland? Come
Yeah.
on in here, man.
Oh yeah? Come on, look.
So, just right there. You came from where, big guy? Oh, I came from Scotland. Oh, you came from Scotland? Come back here. Let me show you this. That's simple Southern hospitality. The moment he was like, oh, you're not from around here. Come check this out. Come check out what we do. You're welcome here. That's Southern hospitality. That's what that is.
Look at that. Oh wow, that is some meat. You guys don't mess around.
No, sir.
Holy
Showing him
moly.
the grill.
Yeah, Texas takes pride in that.
Yeah, good stuff.
Texas takes pride in our barbecue. Dang right.
Can't smell it.
You can't smell it anymore.
Cannot smell it.
Oh, can't wait to try some. No, I'll have a pickle. What have we got here? We've got ribs. Got a big ass pickle there. Ribs. Some brisket underneath there. And we've got a sausage there. Look at that. That is a proper roundup for both of us. And then some potato salad.
I think the ribs you just eat with your hands, right? I don't want to offend anyone here.
Right? That's
Ribs, you
it.
can just grab it and like get into it. Mmm. That is delicious. I'm gonna try a bit of sauce. Right, let's try the sauce on this
Getting the
rib.
sauce on the brisket. There you go.
Mmm. Mmm. This is good. It's kind of like a sweet sauce. Not a sauce on my phone.
Now, that's the true American barbecue experience. Getting sauce every darn place.
All right. This is the big stuff, the good stuff, the brisket. This is what we travelled 5,000 kilometres or however far we travelled to get to this stuff with barbecue sauce on it. Mmm. That is a taste of Texas.
Darn right it is. And listen, that to me, that really truly is a very simple, beautiful thing. Right? I mean, just the actual hospitality that was displayed. The moment he's like, oh, you're from England? Come on in. Come check this out. I want you to see how we do things. He literally said, you're going to get the VIP experience. He took him back into the kitchen. He showed him all the grills. That's cool. That's a cool thing. We should be proud of stuff like that. We really should. I don't want us to kind of have the fish in the ocean experience where we don't even think about the things that are day-to-day life for us that are like grand experiences to people from other places. That's why, I'm not a soccer fan. Most Americans aren't. I don't care about the World Cup. But I don't think really and truly there is a better way to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the United States of America than getting to show our everyday beautiful things to the rest of the world. I think that's awesome. Especially, it really makes me happy seeing people from the UK, from Scotland, Ireland, England, what have you, even Germany, seeing, hey, you guys actually played a role in this. All of this stuff that you're experiencing now, this amazing barbecue, Buc-ee's, just the American culture, the beautiful cities and towns and villages and what have you here in the United States of America, you guys actually played a role in this. This is European culture that has been preserved and built upon. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. So, listen, there's going to be traffic because of the World Cup. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to share how awesome we are with Europe. Now, one thing that I do want to say is a downside is some people have politicized this. It's actually kind of funny, though. This is the mayor of Toronto, Canada. Take a listen to this.
Mayor Chow, what do you think about ICE coming to Toronto?
ICE have no place in this city. Toronto is about to welcome thousands and thousands of families because of FIFA World Cup, where everyone belongs, everyone's welcome. So stay out, ICE. We do not need you here.
They don't need ICE in Toronto, Canada. They don't need ICE in Toronto, Canada. Are you picking up what I picked up on? I guarantee you the American Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency is not going to show up in Toronto, Canada. Good grief. I mean, this is just plain and simple pandering to idiots. That's what this is. Good grief. All right, we got a lot more of the Next Gen Report coming up in just a second. Stay tuned. We're going to play some quick messages from the station sponsors. We'll be right back.